Use this feature responsibly, safely. Be aware of your car, your tire health, and your surroundings. The intended purpose is a controlled 3 to 4 second burnout for radials on a racing surface, or a longer controlled burnout for slicks based on the manufacturer's recommended times for the tire compound you are using. WorkPlay Drive does not condone using this feature other than for its intended purpose. Today, we're going to go over using the zAutoTech TaZer line lock in my manual 2015 Scat pack. This feature requires the TaZer to be installed in the ODB2 port. For those of you who don't know what the TaZer is, I'll leave a link below in the description, and my TaZer playlist will pop up in the upper right now. With great burnout power comes great responsibility. There is a time and a place for an epic burnout. Please respect your fellow car community members and leaders who spend hours of their time arranging meets and venues by not using this feature at one of these events. Also, remember, the longer you do a burnout for, the higher the risk of failure. You've got your engine working overtime with the car standing still, so there's little to no airflow. As the tires break down, there's a chance for failure. The last thing you want is the tire cords blowing apart and tearing up your fenders. So what I'm saying is be smart and use it at your own risk. Line lock is extremely easy to use, and it becomes second nature after the first few runs. If you've just started the car, I find that line lock does not work right away. It becomes functional after about 30 to 60 seconds. It's also not necessary for line lock to function, but I really recommend placing your dash in the audio screen. This way it's not flipping through options while you're holding down the left arrow. So, now make sure your wheels are straight, you're on flat ground. Have your right foot on the brakes, your clutch is pressed in, and you're in first gear. Now press and hold the left arrow on the steering wheel and tap the cruise control set plus button. You'll hear a chime from the dash and you'll see your display flicker from service anti-lock brakes to line lock on. At this point, you pump the brakes hard twice. This will engage and hold the front brakes, allowing your rear wheels to spin freely. Alright, let's pause here for another quick warning. And this is regarding anybody with a manual. You want to burn the tires and not the clutch. In order to do this, you want to raise your RPM and release the clutch in a quick but controlled manner. For the stock Eagle F1s at 245 wide, I found the sweet spot to be around 2500 RPM. Tires with better traction, of course, will require a little more. You want to pay attention. You want to make sure your tires are spinning. Listen for the sounds of the tires. You also want to smell rubber and not clutch burning. If you've got a spotter, bring one. He's the one that's going to yell if anything goes wrong. If anything does go wrong, release the gas, press the clutch, and hit the brakes. Alright, now we're back. Just in case you forgot anything, let's do a quick review. Make sure your TaZer is in, your car is on flat ground, your wheel is straight, right foot's on the brake, the clutch is in, manual, the shifter is in first gear, press and hold the left arrow on the steering wheel, tap the cruise control set plus button, line lock and service brakes appear on the dashboard, pump the brakes hard twice, raise your engine to 2500 RPM or more depending on your tires, and release the clutch in a quick, controlled manner. Now sit back and enjoy your controlled burn. Make sure your wheels are spinning, make sure you smell rubber, and when you're done, make sure you can see ahead of you and release the left arrow to ride out the burnout while adjusting your throttle for a safe control forward burn. When you release the left arrow, your braking system will return to normal operation and traction control will switch over to sport. Now let's just sit back and watch this one with no talking. That's it. Pretty simple. Again, if you do it over and over again, it becomes second nature. If this video helped you out in any way, be sure to gently press that like button. If you're stopping by for the first time, please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.
Stop, 9-3 down there.
while allowing your rear wheels to spin freely.